If the words, "it's packed, but the energy is unreal," make something in your chest quietly shut a door. Good. Your nervous system just ran a calculation. Nobody else in that group chat bothered to run. Here's the scene. Friday night, 8 o'clock, your phone lights up. Come out, we're at the new place, it's rammed. You'll love it. And somewhere behind your ribs, a door closes on its own. This isn't because you hate joy, because your brain just priced the evening, the noise, and the standing, and 90 minutes of shouting into a stranger's ear, and decided the exchange rate was insulting. Nothing about you needs repairing. Nothing about you is dull. And whatever the problem in that room turns out to be, it was never going to be you. Let me show you what's actually happening in there. Number one, your brain refuses to round down, and that isn't a defect. That's resolution. Most brains ship with a compression setting. Ever wonder how other people just sit in a packed room? Their system throws away most of what's in it. Drop the laugh. Drop the buzzing light. Drop 14 overlapping conversations. Keep 3. Move on. Yours doesn't compress, and yours keeps the whole file. Psychologists have a name for this. Elaine and Arthur Aaron called it sensory processing sensitivity, and it isn't a disorder, it's a trait. Your nervous system takes in more detail per second and runs it deeper before letting go. Every weight shift, every micro expression that crosses a stranger's face for a fifth of a second, the exact bar where the music changes key. You didn't choose to catch any of that. It just arrives in you. The research suggests roughly 1 in 5 people are built this way. Sampling rate cranked, no obvious off switch. And it doesn't stop at collection. Your brain sorts what it caught, tags it, files it away. That strange half second in a conversation a month back, the one nobody else even registered. Yours labeled it unresolved and keeps carrying it back to your desk. That isn't you overthinking. That's your pattern recognition system doing exactly what it was built to do. Here's the part nobody mentions. This wiring is old, and for a very long time it worked. For most of human history, a group needed someone whose alarm went off early. Someone who clocked the shape in the grass, or the berry that was slightly wrong, or the mood that turned before a word was said. That person was never the life of the fire, but that person was why you still had a fire. Nobody ever needed less of you. The problem isn't your wiring, it's that almost nothing built in the last 100 years was designed for people who actually notice things. Number 2, the word for you was never antisocial. The word was exhausted by the acting. Let's be precise about it. People were never the problem for you, it's the staging. In a crowd, nearly everyone is running a character. The having an amazing time character. The absolutely listening character. The everything's great character, delivered by someone whose jaw hasn't unclenched in an hour. And you can see every single one of them, live without ever asking to. That's the exhausting part, isn't it? It isn't judgment, it's translation. You're running 2 conversations at once, the words and the thing happening underneath the words. Nobody ever assigned you that job, and nobody offered to pay you for it, and you still can't put it down. Alicia Grande and her colleagues have spent years studying what they call surface acting, displaying an emotion you don't actually have. The finding that keeps surfacing is that it costs you something real. It burns actual resources. It drains people faster than the work they're supposedly there to do. So when you leave a party feeling like you ran something, you're not being dramatic about it. You performed labor for 2 straight hours. It just never appeared on anyone's schedule, least of all your own. You take one honest conversation at 2 in the morning over 40 rooms where everyone is presenting the trailer for their life. That's not a social deficiency. That's a preference with a price tag attached, and you're the only one in the room reading it. Number 3, your reward system read the room and quietly passed. In 1999, Richard Depew and Paul Collins pulled together a body of work linking extroversion to the brain's dopamine reward pathways. The short version. If you're high in extroversion, The promise of social reward lands harder, whether that's attention or novelty or the churn of a busy room. Your system lights up more. For you, that identical room delivers less. Not nothing, just less. And it does it reliably every single time. So somebody else walks into a packed bar and their reward system opens an account. Yours runs the arithmetic and finds your return underwhelming. That doesn't make you unrewardable. It means your returns arrive from somewhere else entirely. A book at midnight. A walk where nobody needs a single thing from you. A room quiet enough that you can hear one of your own thoughts finish its sentence. You're not failing to enjoy things, you're just enjoying different things. And the world hands out fewer trophies for the ones you happen to like. That's not a malfunction in your wiring, that's just a different portfolio. Number 4, you're not just in the room, you're absorbing it. Ever walked into a space and known instantly before a word was spoken to you that something in it was wrong while every face in the place was smiling? There's a name for that. Elaine Hatfield, John Cacioppo, and Richard Rapson called it emotional contagion. It's the well-documented tendency to pick up the emotional states of the people around you automatically, not by working it out. You catch it the way you'd catch a cold. Everyone on Earth does this. You just do it at volume. So an hour in a crowd isn't an hour of managing your own feelings. It's your feelings plus 100 imported ones you never agreed to carry. The tension at table 6, the couple not speaking, the whole ambient weather of 300 strangers arriving in you, unvoiced. No wonder you need 2 days to recover from a 2-hour event. You didn't attend it, you processed it. And number 5, you're not hiding from your life, you're going to find it. There's a story running underneath this entire culture that says loud equals alive. That if you're not at everything, posting everything, surrounded at all hours, you're quietly losing. Here's what that story keeps missing. Quiet isn't the absence of something. It's where you finally hear what was there the whole time. Being alone isn't the failure state of being with people. For your nervous system, it's the only place the signal comes through clean. Nothing is passing you by. You're declining a bill you already know you can't cover so that you can afford the thing you actually came for. You worked out early what most people spend 3 decades circling. That capacity is finite. That your attention is the only currency ever really in play. That a room can be completely full and still be empty. So, no, you're not malfunctioning. You're not cold and you're not hiding. Your peace was never retreat. It's maintenance. So tell me, do you come alive in a packed room or are you already mapping the exit? Tell me below. I want the split.